Turn me up, turn me up. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Just let me know. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Title of that song is called These. Glad you can join the show today. I know you guys haven't seen me in a minute, but rest assured, I've been working. Okay, we about to get into it. I've been watching the blogs. I've been in the bushes. I've been looking at the stories popping up on my Twitter timeline. And I know you guys know that I'm in the know when it comes to Cardi B. In this defamation case that seems like it never ends. The latest news, and guys, I'm putting this music in the background for a reason. Hopefully you can hear my voice, but we just put it in there for a reason. We're gonna turn it down right now. Okay, so listen up. So I'm on this. I'm on my Dennis Byron page. I'm gonna be doing a lot of my lives on this page. Excuse me, I got my hat turned all around. We gotta represent New York. New York is in the building. So hopefully everybody had a good weekend. This is Hump Day. I don't think I've seen you guys since last week, but it's Hump Day. And there's been a lot of chatter on the internet regarding this judgment that Tasha K has against her in excess of $4 million now with interest. And I know you guys seen the reporting that Radar Online released regarding the money that was left in Tasha's one of her checking accounts, the $1,083.23. I believe that's the number. Now, Cardi has been playing chess. And as one of the pieces on the board, I can't really say what her next chess move is. All I can say is that she has many pieces on the board that she hasn't played. And don't think that when you see a number like $1,083.23 is what she's even after. I know she's getting attacked online. But that's par for the course. It happens. You're in the business. But I also said numbers don't lie. And those numbers are not the numbers that her team's been looking at, in my opinion. Now, we all know that the case was filed several years ago. And when you file a case, a civil case, one of the things that the team would probably be looking at is, where can we get the money? Where's the money? Where is the money? And one of the things that you have to understand that once someone gets notified that they're about to be sued, they're already moving their assets, or they're going to move their assets. That's one of the things that it's 101 in dealing with a civil lawsuit. You're going to move assets. And don't think that her team didn't know or anticipate that assets would be moved. Just think about this for a second. She moved herself before a lawsuit could be served on her. So don't you think that a smart team would already had gotten a few steps ahead of her? Just think about it for a second. Why go after someone civilly if you don't anticipate that they're going to move, first of all, have assets, and then they have assets to move? So I would just say that, and this is I guess I can't say this. Every dollar that was moved out of several accounts are traceable. There was a new motion filed several days ago, and there was a response by Cardi's attorneys. I think Michelle, from Straight from the A, she probably went over the motion, if I'm not mistaken. But when you see those numbers, the 1,083.23, don't you think that there's a paper trail already? The minute you start moving money, there's a paper trail. There's going to be a paper trail, and the banks have to, by law, maintain records, wire transfers, withdrawals, deposits, all that. And then also, just think about this. If I write you a check, and I write you a check with the intention, say I'm a business, or at least you think I'm someone that's interested in paying for your service, and I issue you a check that only can be deposited. You can't be taken over the counter, going to a check cash. No, you got to deposit the check, and it has to clear. There's information behind that check that provides a footprint to where monies are. So just think about this. Say she has 10,000 people paying her, and a few people intentionally issue her a check, or an advertiser or a sponsor issue her a check, or what she believes there may be a sponsor issue her a check, but she has to only deposit it. Don't you think that's a way of finding someone's assets? Think about it. There's always a way to trace someone's assets. So the whole she's taking money sent to Africa. Well, think about this. If the Judge William Ray, the second, and he's following the case as well. He's the jurist on this case. He's the district judge that is presiding over this case. There's a motion hearing, or there's been a motion filed to require Tasha to put a surety bond pending the results of her appeal. And this is state law. This is in the OCGA, and it's all referenced in the last filings that Tasha's attorneys reference. Now, they want to be heard. Tasha's team wants to be heard on the evidentiary elements to requiring her to be able to negate from having to put up a bond. Well, that's going to fall pretty flat, because there's nothing to the evidence came out in the trial. And there were certain things happening pre-trial that might have been broken, like things the judge said not to do. So once the lawsuit has been filed, don't you think the attorneys made a motion for assets not to be moved and passed out to the family members and changed over. And come on now, come on. You think they're just honing in on one account? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So it looks like, oh, Tasha, she's running, she's hiding the money. Well, don't you think if you owe me $4 million, I don't have a team in place to locate assets around the world, Swiss accounts, African accounts, American accounts. Everything's at play, and the timing. And the other part to this is they may make a motion to have her come in and put her under deposition, and for her to swear under oath to say, okay, I did this or I didn't do this. And when they ask the questions, usually you ask a question you pretty much know the answer to. So how's she going to respond to the questions that are going to be asked to her, assuming that she's asked to come back to court? Just think about it. We know the stall tactics. We're aware of the stall tactics. We've seen the former president currently is using stall tactics to stonewall the FBI and them conducting their criminal probe. We know the stall tactics, but they're only temporary. Those tactics are only temporary. At some point, as we saw in the case of the New York state attorney, the New York state attorney, and how she kept being stonewalled in her investigation. But ultimately, it went up to Supreme Court and was able to be decided in favor of the New York State. This is why state attorney, New York State attorney, was able to file a lawsuit, Miss James. So don't worry about the money. The money's going to be found. If there's money to be found, it'll be found. And something else, and I'm waiting for the message. I'm waiting to get the message whether or not I can speak on this, but there are things that are going to be happening at lightning speed as it relates to this case. As it relates to this case. And maybe I can, let's see if I can actually, because some of this stuff is not for public display, but let me see if it's something here that I can speak on here. Hold on. I will say this. The message is, we will find it all. We will find it all. All to me is like all. So before I go into, because I know that I said numbers don't lie. So people say, oh, we're going to go back over to, we're going to shift gears slightly. So I'm not streaming on the other platform right now for legal reasons. We're dealing with something right now, but we can upload and everything, but we'll be streaming over here. So that's why I tell you guys to subscribe to this channel. I haven't tweeted this channel out just yet because we're doing some things. We're just kind of playing with some little content there. But make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Make sure you are turning your notifications on. We'll be back over there next week, but on the other platform, but we're going to be streaming, building the numbers up here as well. And so with that said, someone said, oh, he's buying subscribers. He's doing that. No, I ain't wasting a penny on paying for anything if I didn't earn it legitimately. So I said to say that numbers don't lie. And I'm going to share some numbers with you right now. This is numbers. Let me see if I can bring it up. How do you do? Snap your finger, bring it up. Come on. Okay, it's up. Okay, so these are some Twitter numbers here. Let's see if I can hold that. So this is impressions here. These are mentions. This is mine. These are my mentions, and this is profile visits, and this is new followers, etc. This is for 1 month. This is recent, and I say that to say that no, there's no need for me to make up numbers or buy a number. It does, that's pointless. This is hard work right here. These numbers don't lie. I mean, anyone know math, they can see the numbers don't lie. But I haven't even tweeted my page out yet. Just imagine if I start tweeting the page out. Just imagine the damage I could do. But I have more numbers. That's just some numbers. Let me take that off here. Let me take that off here. Let me get that off. Come on, get off the screen. So when you screen grab that, do your research. Also, I want to address something else real quickly. There's a video of me on the court show, Judge Judy. It was a contract done. It was for television. It was business. It was checks were cut. Contracts were done. So I didn't say anything because someone thought it was cute taking a show that is obviously owns the rights to the content, and I licensed my image for the show for a fee because it was for the show. I never did it for YouTube. I never did it for Facebook. But my team had to address the pirating of the content from the show. It was a show that only had given permission to their partners. And because I don't know if it leaked, someone decided they wanted to rip it or whatever the case is, it's still a crime. And I'll tell you why it's a crime. Pirating of a television show, and those who know about pirating, content, it's illegal. It's a federal crime. It's not a civil case. It's a federal crime. It's a federal crime. So I get the email from Paramount Pictures, who I did the business with, and we addressed how did my image get on YouTube by a YouTuber without my consent. So they responded, and they're taking action. However they want to take action, they can. And for me, whatever I decide to do, I'll do. But here's the message I got. Hold on. Here we go. Let's read this. Let's go. It says, dear Mr. Byron, your message was forwarded to me for a response. This is from the legal department. Senior attorney for Paramount. We have restricted the airing of the video of your case on our authorized digital channels. Rest assured, we take seriously the unauthorized and infringing use of copyrighted material. We have also communicated your concerns with various vendors. Okay, so I just received this yesterday. So you know what that means? I would just say that somebody might be losing their channel. Hey, listen, I didn't do business with you, so I don't listen. I'm just protecting my interests. You can't, and then that person went on their page and said they're going to upload it to their Patreon account. So that's pirating. That's pirating. You've admitted on an open platform, which we have the screen grabs, that you would be, if they take it down, you will be uploading it to your Patreon account. Well, we're going to take your Patreon account too. How about that? We're going to take your Patreon account. We're going to take your channel. And we're going to do it the right way. And you might get a knock on the door from the FBI. Pirating is illegal. This is all business, nothing personal. So don't. Yeah, he's not. This it's my likeness. You want to use my likeness? Pay me. How about that? So with that said, anyone that has republished, posted, I'm taking all the screen grabs. I'm sending it to legal, and let them do what they have to do. Did you not know that a television show is also protected under federal law? Reposting, republishing is illegal. It's a crime. Did you not know that? Your attorney didn't tell you that? You didn't Google that? It's not fair use. You don't own rights to it. There's no such thing as fair use on a show that was licensed to a production company, not to you. I wouldn't even do business with you. You didn't know that? Well, sorry for you. We know it, and we coming for all our coins. Because when I signed the contract, I signed the contract to get paid a certain amount to do the show. Now you've already because you didn't breach it. You just violated yourself. You thought you were exposing someone. You exposed yourself. How can you expose someone who voluntarily went on television? You can't expose someone for that. I did it. And my lawyer was a part of the contract negotiations. It was for television, silly. I'm going to expose him. He was on TV. How do you expose someone on TV? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So with that said, good morning, mods, everyone coming in. It was a show that was licensed to a production company. You're not the production company. It was licensed to Paramount, which is with the parent company is Viacom. So you help me get more money. I'm coming for mine. So rest assured, I want it all. Every minute, every second is being played. We're going to get the watch hours. We're going to do the mathematics on the watch hours. We're going to look at how it was used versus how it was supposed to be used. All that. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And if you don't, just do your research. You see, they have to pull the content now off all their platforms because now it creates a problem. They're removing it all. They're notifying Facebook, YouTube, and any other platform, anywhere online. So yeah, I want my money. And some other things I can't really talk about just yet, but you'll understand how we work. Everything for everybody. I just shared that. So, and for those who are joining in, I'll put it up real quick here. You can read that. I'll let it stay up there for a second. So, the reason why I'm posting this is because I just received this yesterday. I didn't put anyone's name in there, the attorneys and working in, Viacom or Paramount. I didn't put their name in there, but they're working because I made it an issue. How dare you pirate my likeness for your profit? You can't do that. Can't do it. No, it's not fair. It's not protected under fair use. You're a fool if you think that. You're not indemnified. And it's a federal crime. How does a what you thought was a civil case turn to a criminal case? Because you have rebroadcasted something you had no license to do. That creates a crime. Put a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm talking about. If you understand what I'm talking about, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you understand about pirating and unauthorized use and how it becomes from civil to criminal. Because it was never licensed to you. You're not the production company. You're not the production company. If I pay in a movie and I'm in the movie and I'm in a scene and that whole scene is being used for profit, yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem. Yes, it's a problem. It's not like it's not just it's not a screen grab. It's the segment. So if I got 30,000, 20,000 for the being on the show, and then someone else comes in and say, "Oh, I love that. Oh, I want to put that on my channel. It's it's crazy. I want." No, who are you to start hijacking someone else's content? So we'll see what happens. Will she go to jail for it? Nah, probably. Well, if she doesn't take it down and she shares it on other platforms, probably. Yeah, we'll probably be watching the Patreon too. Absolutely. And whoever else republished or rebroadcasted the same content, of course. Absolutely. And with that said, just rest assured, Cardi's team is on top of it. I will say that her team is on top of it. You think somebody's gonna let $4 million just no way, not happening. Because if she can't get her money, she's gonna make sure you don't get your money. So I don't know. Someone asked the question. I'm looking at the questions now. Let's see. So what do I think about the beef? The Twitter beef with other. I mean, Cardi is the 300-pound gorilla. Anytime you can attach your name to her, and she responds, you're winning. And Cardi knows this. It's marketing. You know, JT, Akbar, whoever else, they understand Cardi's the 300-pound gorilla. But Cardi has that Midas touch. Whatever she touched turns to gold. So it's really not beef. They all know it. It's business. I wouldn't get riled up. It's business. I'm a little surprised JT jumped in it, but I get it. You got to go for the throne. Cardi's sitting on the throne. And they all are proxies for someone else, another big rapper, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, it don't really matter because did you see the performance that Cardi had last week with the other rapper, the other Latin rapper? You know what I'm talking about. I think Bad Barbie. So someone put the name in the chat. I can't keep up with all these rappers. I mean, when she came on stage, it was crazy. The crowd went nuts. Now, think about has any one of those other rappers ever got a crowd that excited by themselves? No. They her sons. She's sonning them. So don't think it's more than what it really is. It's nothing. It's Cardi. Listen, Cardi built her career off of social media. She started her career off of social media, so she's going to respond. It's fun. It's fun for her. It's fun for her. It's if if you're making up lies and everything, that's another thing. But keep it friendly. Keep it friendly. Shout out to Glorilla. I like the song. What you think about Glorilla's new song? What you think about the song? The her and Cardi did. I think it's a cool song. What do you think? If you like the song, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't like the song, it's whatever. See, look how she helped the other rapper from the Bronx get her coins. Now that's hip hop. That's real hip hop. You're helping someone else come up. You don't see another woman as a threat. I mean, that's big. That's big. When you don't see someone, when you don't see another woman as a threat, you're gonna do whatever you can to help that person. You know, you notice Lotto's fall back. She's not even getting in the middle of that. Nor has Megan chimed in because they understand the business. This is business. This is marketing. The fact that she can uh, help other females get some kind of shine. Like she said, why are you in my DM saying one thing, but you're on the timeline doing something else? It's cloud chasing. It's cloud chasing. It's what has created a $4 million judgment against someone else. It's all cloud chasing. You know, it's all cloud chasing. And only reason why I'm mentioning Tasha's name because I kind of got hit with one of her arrows, so to speak. It was because of Tasha K that these minions start creating these fake stories. Oh, he's following a child. Never happened. He's in the neighborhood. Never happened. He's following my 12-year-old. It never happened. He's calling my dead grandmother. Never happened. Just the weirdest things. Then how you on the internet claiming people who are harassing you, but you're doing the exact same thing. You're harassing others. And this is for someone else. I'm kind of shifting. You got to kind of put the pieces together. You got to put the pieces together. I'm not saying anyone's name. I'm not going to do that because I don't need to use their name for clout. They need to use mine for clout. But at the end of the day, it's all fun until you pull out the proverbial gun. It's all fun. But people address things the way they feel they need to address it. But just be careful because while you're showing your cards, I'm not really showing to me and mine. Just enough. That's what life is showing me. Discipline. Discipline. Make people examples, but not go crazy. No reason for that. And with that said, I want people that are following this page. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Just make sure you hit the subscribe button. I think I had this page like active for like 2 weeks. Like really not. I created the page years ago, but I never did anything on the page. I literally started using this page about 2 weeks ago. And like effortlessly, I'm almost at like 1,000 subs. I haven't even put content there. They got some people got 20, 30, 100, 200, 300, 400 videos. It don't have a fraction, like maybe 2,000 subscribers. And they got like, it's ridiculous. That's what you need to be focusing on. Picking content that matters for people. Just get some real content. I haven't begun dropping exclusive footage because it's on the fan base. I upload some cool stuff to fan base. It's in the subscription section. So make sure you go to the fan base and just subscribe. Absolutely. Liars will be exposed. They eventually do, but people are looking to get that short-term gratification. Let me make up stories on a person. Let me get as much coins I can, and we'll figure out later. Let's, they may not go after me. First of all, if I know you ain't got no bread, I'm not wasting my attorney fees that I'm paying a retainer to sue you, but I can do things that can still address it. Because usually you'll see the most reckless people are the ones that really don't have anything to lose. Just think about that. They don't have anything to lose. They don't have anything, so they don't have anything to lose. So why not make up? Why not make up stories and say, "Oh, well, he said he did." Okay, that sounds good now, but how are you going to explain it later? You can't say I was just joking. You can't do that, especially when they keep saying, "Well, my subscribers that went up, it went up, it went up." Sometimes people are following you for the wrong reason, so don't really rest your hat on stuff like that. They following you for the wrong reasons. They may only be there just to pass a bone to someone else. So you want to get it honestly. You want to look at your watch hours and what people are really watching. And they say, "Oh, he's over there. He got fake subscribers." So explain why my videos are over. I got videos over 1 million or close to 1 million views. Explain that. You don't want to see the analytics on that side, do you? You don't want to see that. But you get two, buddy. You can see it. You can see the analytics. Some of it. I don't know how much that. Yeah, Bad Bunny. Yeah, Bad Bunny. That's it. Thank you. Bad Bunny. Sorry, Bad Bunny. I really wasn't following your music. I was drawn to you because Cardi was on the set with you, and I know you and she worked together early on. But yeah, that's Bad Bunny. Shout out to Bad Bunny and Cardi B with that collaboration. That was listen. When you look at concerts like that, they pan the room. You look at the drone shots. That's incredible. Why wouldn't you not want to be tied to a rapper who's bringing those kind of people out? Those are dollars. Just say a ticket is, and none of Cardi shows is $20. Say it was a $20 show per head. You had over 30, 40,000 people in the building. Think about that. You got ticket sales. You got sponsors. You have so much money that flow through that one venue. It's just so much money to flow through there. Because it's a numbers game at the end of the day. It's no different than me going on a show that has millions and millions of watchers. That's how I negotiate my contracts. First thing I do is, if I'm doing something, what is their audience? What would they potentially be able to make from that particular segment? How can I maximize my dollars in being on that show? That's what you have to do. That's how you make a determination whether or not the show's worth your time or not. What are they cutting you? If you're just doing a show for $1,000, like a lot of times, I'm not calling any particular person out, but if you're getting I've been offered to do so many different shows, but the money wasn't right. I'm not doing these shows for $1,500, $2,500 an episode. I'm not doing it. I'll create my own table before I do something like that. But I get it. It gets you some exposure, not necessarily the best exposure, but at the end of the day, when you have something to bring, you negotiate better. I get that. I get that part, but you have to have something to bring. Shout out to Tammy Roman, the Deacon. She called me the Deacon. Tammy calls me the Deacon. But I like the Breakfast Club interview. She did, I'm proud of the way she's going with it. She's a real sister. And I look at her growth from when she started out before Basketball Wives. And then she's doing this whole collaboration with the former executive producer from the Whitney Williams show. And that relationship worked. I mean, at the end of the day, you create partnerships with people that you can elevate. I have a situation now that we just waiting for the ink to dry. But you create situations where you both can win. Create content, real content. It's weird for me when I see and this is me personally, that people are literally just their channels, their sole purpose on their channel is just to attack others. It's just weird. It doesn't show you have any real talent. I mean, you can't really call yourself a model if that's not what you're really doing. You can't call yourself an actor if that's not what you're really doing. Your goal should be to hone your craft. And this is what you do. If you're an actor, your job should be going to these casting calls. If you're a model, you need to be going to these go-sees. Need to be getting real print work. You get the time. I'm a model. No, what did you do to be a model? You got any tear sheets? You have anything to say that, hey, I mean, it's cool being an extra for now, but at some point you need to be able to elevate to, to take it to the next level, or you're gonna be like, spinning your wheel. I get it, but focus on the stuff that really is. That if you profess to be a model or an actor, focus on that. Book those gigs. I'm working on another production coming up. Another big production. Nice one. And I planted the seed to the producer, and they thought it was a great idea. So now we putting it all together. But that, look at the bigger picture. I'm like on a highway when I see, like, I'm on the express lane, and I'm looking to my right. I'm looking at all these YouTubers that are fighting each other, and that's their content. That's their claim to fame. Oh, I'm exposed this person. I'm gonna expose that person. Okay. And now that's gonna give you what? Who's gonna buy that for? Like, really? You really getting money from that? You're probably miserable. That's probably what it is. That's probably what it is. Trust and believe. If you see me out there, I'm getting a check. I turned down, like, I got invited to the BET Awards. Nah, I don't. I'm good, BET. I'm good. I'm helping another production where I'm getting a check from. Shout out to ATL Hip Hop Day. It was a huge success this past weekend. I don't know if you guys know that I was a part of that production. But yeah, you just got to make it make sense. Get with people who are genuinely interested in creating content to entertain. I guess at some point, some people have made it a career to a certain degree, but they also doing other things. Like, for example, Armand Wiggins, he has he's elevated himself as a successful blogger. Vlogger. He's making money with that, but his primary thing is trying to get his music out there. He has a good song out there. It's a good song, and if he does more songs, like, his platform may be for marketing his music, and I see what he's doing. I mean, it's smart. So if you don't got nothing to sell to people, something that they like need or want, I mean, come on. You got the lead attorney killing it right now. He killing the game. The lead attorney is killing the game. He's literally he has a law degree, but he knows how to use that law degree to his benefit, and he's killing it. He don't probably have to practice law anymore if he doesn't want to, but he has it as a fallback plan. But like, he's killing it. If for example, and don't include this here because this I don't think this is not even monetized. This stream is not monetized. If you're doing a 2-hour stream and if you haven't closed at least $1,000 on that stream with either sponsors that some just not being there talking, you're not making $20 off it. If you're only making $100 for 2 hours, like, come on, what are we talking about here? Shout out to DMV. Shout out to the DMV. I spent some time in the DMV. Okay, what about the revenge porn case on Cardi? I don't know about a revenge porn case on Cardi. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That if it's a case, she's not talking about. I'm not talking about it. I don't know about it, so I can't really speak on it. Everyday perfection. Let me see here. Let me put you over here. Oh, you sleeping in? Okay, okay. Must be nice. I gotta be in these streets. But you know, at the end of the day, we are just trying to expose the liars. Our way. I don't know about that case, so I can't really talk on that. Oh yeah, you talking about the Glorilla? Yeah, man, that's hip hop. That's hip hop. Absolutely. And I spoke on it, Bird. My thoughts are it's all marketing. I mean, listen, you hit the jackpot if she responds to you. If Cardi responds to you, it gets trending. Now people are checking you. Okay, what else you got going on? You know, what else you got going on? People are wondering, hey, why don't you tell Cardi that? No, 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 no. I don't have to. If I ask her to do something, I mean, reason she'll do it. But I don't bother for the. Can you? No. I mean, let's just say I'm paid already. I'm good. Oh, okay, okay. So you said revenge porn. Akbar put that on her album cover. No case. Oh, okay. So it's something that doesn't know if it's an album cover and it's actually on. It's not revenge porn, right? She published it. I mean, she shared her artwork. There's nothing there. They would get laughed out. See, people think that everything, what they think is a legal case, it's not. There are literally people out there, and I ain't saying no names, that file these frivolous lawsuits and they get kicked out like a literally file frivolous lawsuits. They'll go and say, "Yo, I don't have the money to pay for the filing fee, but can you hear my case?" And the judges are already on notice to look out for those type of cases. All they do is just file frivolous lawsuits and it gets dismissed all the time. Because if you don't have the money to hire an attorney to litigate your case, because the attorney will tell you first off, listen, this is not your case. This has no basis for a federal case. There are people they'll claim, like, again, I'm not saying any particular name. They will go into court and say, Jan, I can't afford this. And it's all, they can't deny you to file a case, but they can kick that case out right away. They didn't deny you, but they also kicked your case away. And they say, nah. You ain't wasting the court's time. This is just, you're not going to waste the litigants' time to even respond to you. And a lot of times, it doesn't even get to the litigants. You'll file it before it even gets to the litigants, before the case even gets served, the judge will dismiss the case. So it goes nowhere. It's just, they do it for one, to try to embarrass the other person or try to get some clout. But then when the judge kicks it out and says, no, we're not touching this. This is not for the court. Then now you're looking like, okay, you're just wasting the court's time because your name is all in the court docket. They can trace who does this. It's just weird. Yeah, no, it's the iPod situation ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. Watch this, guys. Hold on. And watch this. No, I ain't gonna do that too. I ain't gonna do it. I was gonna call someone, but I gotta let them know that I'm calling them. I really don't have to, but they'll be mad because I ain't gonna do it. I know the team. I know her team over there. Like, what the hell is she doing? What's this all about? But I ain't gonna do that. It was I got relationships out there. I'm not gonna do that. Then that's being messy, and we ain't doing that. But I'm still curious to know why the heck is she doing it? Why is she doing it? Like, well, I know why she's doing it. But why didn't you tell her not to do it? Because she can make money doing it. It's smart, actually. I want to play this real quick. Hey guys, I have to put you on pause. I got a call to take. I guess I just got the call. This is 9:41. No, I won't put you on pause, but I got to deal with this. I appreciate you guys coming in. Hope everything's. Hope you guys have a great day. I appreciate you coming on. I gotta get to work. I got an urgent call. Peace and love. I'm out.